Alright guys, today we're going to show you the easiest ways to get a fence put in, T-post. You ever put in fence?
Yeah.
You ever put in a lot of fence?
No.
Today we're going to put in a lot of fence. We're going to try to give you all the best tips we possibly can. Let's go. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and tie your string on one corner, and the other corner, get it as tight as you can. And then here is how we get it to get even tighter and to keep the string from moving too much if the wind's blowing. You'll get your string and wrap it around a screwdriver, and then you can stick it in the ground so it won't move this way, but it also, the more you wrap it around your screwdriver, the tighter your string will get. No one told me to do that, just figured, why not? And then the main thing is you don't have to take breaks all the time, get hungry, so.
You get you some seeds.
We'll need a tape measure, some spray paint, and we'll need some way to knock the T-post in. We're doing gas powered this time. We've normally done it manual, ain't doing that no more. Been there, done that. So we will show you guys how well this gas powered works. So just go ahead and mark every 10 foot all the way down. On the way back, count how many times you marked so you know how many T-posts to grab. Just make it easier. 26 of them. I don't know if we're better off leaning this way. And grab your bungee cord, make it easier.
That was planned.
So they don't fall off.
Yeah, we meant to have that back there just for that too.
Yeah. So as you guys saw in the intro, we kind of struggled with using a bucket. So we ended up getting this cart. The cart's gonna come in handy for many, many different things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go and lay out all the T-posts first, and then we'll come back and start driving them in. Reference the string. How the string all the way down?
Yeah. I mean, you can't see like this close.
That's not what I want. All right, y'all, just to put it in perspective, we've been working for about 10 minutes now, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so under a minute each of moving them all, and they're not perfectly straight. Right now, what we're doing is we're trying to just get them in. We'll go back and level them out, but this is what it looks like right now. Kind of off. The action, come on now, come on, we're wasting film.
I don't know. I forgot.
So what's one of the things you're learning with this?
I have to bend the T-post back whenever you put the driver on top of it.
Because it's so tall.
Yeah, and then to line it back up too, it kind of pulls you. Then as you're going, it also pulls it a different way too. I don't know, so it's kind of a struggle to try and keep it straight.
So definitely teamwork if you can. You could do this by yourself. It's a lot easier. You guys are seeing, literally grab the wagon, we move forward, we get the T-post, we pick it up, you lean it over. I put the T-post driver on there, we line it up, and then as I'm pulling down, she's fighting it to keep it straight, and we keep it the best we can, and we just keep on moving. Hey guys, this is another reason why we got the cart here. If it wasn't for that T-post driver, wouldn't get work done. And it wasn't for a beautiful girl, I probably wouldn't get work done. Actually, I don't get work done because of the beautiful girl. All right, now that I'm out of breath, we get your level here, and the main thing is you have your string all the way on the bottom. If the bottom's good, then you come in, hold it here, pull back a little bit. That's why we didn't put them in all the way. Right here, you could tell that it's plumb, and then you're gonna turn it this way, and then you're gonna get it plumb, and at that point, you let it go, and it's good, then you drive it down. So, I'm gonna show you again what it looks like all the way down. This third one's really bad, we'll have to fix that. I'll do them all, and then we'll show you how straight it looks. This is the one that's really bad. I don't know what she was drinking. I got them straightened up. They look a lot better, but holy cow, I'm out here working. What are you doing?
I'm watching my man work.
I guess someone's got to supervise. as you guys saw, I hooked the tractor up, I hooked my fence puller on. I tried to get the bottom to be a little tighter than the top because you got more strands on the bottom. It'll pull the fence a little stronger. And then I got it all the way down. You guys saw I pulled it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk down and inspect it, make sure nothing is snagging on it, nothing is holding it up, no roots, it's holding up against the fence good. That way I can continue to stretch it and it should be good. This is a much easier job when you got two people, but you can't do it by yourself. Here's a good reason right here why you have to go and check, because it grabbed that pole and just pulled it. As you pull the fence, you constantly want to go down, make sure again they're not pulling the T-post, and as it gets tighter it's going to start to come off the fence a little bit, as you guys could tell. But as you get down here you got to start lifting it up, and when you're by yourself there is a chance the whole fence might fall over. That's okay, just pick it up, get a board or something and prop it against it, and it should help hold it. So a big thing when you're pulling your fence and you're stretching, you want to make sure your braces are good, and it looks like they're holding up very, very well. And then where I tied the fence, it looks like it's holding very well, nice and tight. The concrete's not all cracked and messed up. So I'm very pleased with this so far. I just got to straighten up a little bit of this and then pull it a little bit tighter. And it just fell. The best advice I can give when doing a fence, and I'm not an expert, you want a little bit of tension but not too much. You want a little bit of play. Whenever you undo the tension, it's going to let loose a little bit, but I feel like personally this is pretty good. I feel like that's pretty strong. It's not hooked on, or it'd be a little more stable, but I think that's pretty good. So just go down the way and check the tension. And if you're happy with it, get a little fence tool, and then these bags of, I don't know what they're called, post clips, which look kind of like this. To get the fence going, I like to do the top, and then I'll just work my way down, skip a few, work my way down. That way it'll hold it up, and then I could do the tension down the other side and mess with it later. All right, guys, as you can tell, this is where the gate's gonna be. Got the fencing all the way down that way, all the way down in the front. We're gonna end up putting barbed wire from this gap down to the fence, and it'll go, you know, clearly where the top of the T-post is. Some of those T-posts we're gonna have to drive in deeper. Just could not get it at all. And then I'm gonna have to come in and weld this gate on here, but I wanted to give y'all guys a rough idea of what it would look like. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to finish. I'm gonna owe someone $100. So go ahead and comment down below if you commented on the last video that I wouldn't be able to finish. We didn't get to finish for multiple reasons. I'm gonna go to the back and show you, but also, guys, we're supposed to have tornadoes tonight. Potential tornadoes, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. I need to spend the time going to make sure the animals are good, rather than trying to not lose $100 and get the fence done over here. The animals are top priority. That's why we're working on this over here. But for now, I'm gonna have to go check on them over there. So I'm gonna go check on them, and then I'm gonna show you guys in the back what we need to do. So back here, we got the fence corner there, and then the one through the woods. But as you can tell with this string, the level of the ground is way off, probably by like 2 feet. So I need to get the tractor and box blade, and I need to make it level with all of this. So what I'll do is I'll start dragging dirt from over there, start dragging it over, and then also I think you guys could tell right here where the side-by-side is, there's almost like a natural pond. And then over here, I'll show you, over here is part of it as well. And we're probably gonna dig this out, but you guys might be able to tell or not, the power lines that go through there need to be taken out first. So we'll dig all this out, this little channel, and then what I'm thinking is we'll probably dam up the pond right here in this area. Since it kind of dips down again, we'll dam it up there and then use the dirt and fill in this area over here. That way the pond stops over there. This side over here is actually level, and then the fence line doesn't have to go up and down, because that's not good. We want a good straight fence all the way across, and then we want to make this the best possible fence. So instead of trying to finish and rush to get it done, we're gonna try to do it right. All right, so again, unfortunately didn't finish, but top priority, make sure animals are good. And when you got crazy weather like this, you gotta make sure they're good. So I'm not gonna spend the time on this. I will gladly fail at my bet of trying to finish this early, but you guys do have a very, very good idea of what's going on. 12-foot gate here, driveway all the way to the barn, fence on 2 sides already. We're pretty excited with this. Danielle came up with a really, really cool idea to do right here, because we're going to have the fence, gate's not hooked on yet, gonna have the fence go that way. So we're gonna kind of make this our entrance go into the animals, and we're gonna make it special. So guys, we're super, super excited. We appreciate all of y'all watching, but I gotta say this, dirty hands, but clean money.